All right, fifth grade, good morning. Welcome to Poem in Your Pocket Day. Many of you have done this before, but just as a reminder, everybody will have a chance to come up and share into our microphone a poem that you've written or a poem that's a favorite of yours. We hope that everyone will come up. If sometimes we need a little extra support to feel comfortable getting up here, so if you need someone to stand with you, I'm sure that you probably have a friend in class who can do that, or I'm happy to stand up here with you if you need that. We are broadcasting our poetry live, just like we do on BTV. So you can share it with your family later because it's being recorded as well. But any of our people watching online can tweet about our poems using the hashtag #BarrowPoems. And if they do, it will pop up on the screen up here for us to read. So you can read those quietly if anybody happens to comment during your session. Don't forget, you can move the microphone so that it's near your mouth so we can hear you nice and clear. We're going to celebrate every person's poem with snaps and quiet claps. So do you have a question or are you wanting to go first?
Yeah, I have a question. Should you say your name before you start your poem?
That would be wonderful. If you remember, you could say, "Hi, my name is," my poem is, if you know that if it has a title. If it's by someone else, it's always nice to include the author's name if you know it. Okay? Now, any other questions before we start? All right, so who would like to get us started? And we'll just kind of, when you see the chair open, you can just step up and take it. All right, Sadie, you want to start us? All right. Fix that however you need it.
So hi, I'm Sadie, and this is my poem, Diddy Dundee. It's an unpoem, by the way. A big slice of pie. No, that's nonsense in that little wedge. A tiny box holding giant somethings. A banana turning upside down and inside out. Hum-diddy dum diddy diddling to itself. Diddle dee diddle tree, shut your pie and give me now. Hum-diddy dum diddy talks nonsense. You will work with a cake and eat a hammer. You fly on an anvil and sink with wings. On a swing you are stuck, but in ice you can move freely. These are all of the simple complications of hum-diddy. Oh, yes.
Imagine by Andrew Sussman. Imagine a pig in a big purple wing. Imagine a car the shape of a star. Imagine a bear wearing pink underwear. Imagine a fox wearing red fluffy socks. Imagine a shoe that always stayed new. Just imagine.
Hi, my name is Audrey, and I have a poem. It's called Loveliest of Trees. Loveliest of trees is the cherry now. It's hung with bloom along the bough, and stands about the woodland ride, wearing white for Easter tide. Now of my 80 years, and 10 and 20 will not come again, and take from my 70 springs a score. It only leaves 50 more. And since to look at things in bloom, 50 springs are little bloom. About the woodland I will go to see the cherry hums now. A.E. husband. If you're sloppy, that's just fine. If you're moody, I don't mind. If you're fat, that's fine with me. If you're skinny, let it be. If you're bossy, that's alright. If you're nasty, I don't fight. If you're rough, well, that's just you. If you're mean, that's alright too. Whatever you are, it's all okay. I don't like you anyway. This is my original poem, Spotted Owl. The spotted owl, wings spread wide, being pushed and shoved out of the wild life. The spotted owl flying away, never coming back to stay. The spotted owl is drifting away, becoming endangered in many ways. But this does not have to be the fate, for the spotted owl still lives to this day. We cannot help before it's too late. The spotted owl, eyes big and bright, who lays awake in the darkest night, seeking, searching for its prey. The spotted owl, now at risk, dangling at the edge of the cliff, holding string, waiting to decide what is left of me in the wildlife. The spotted owl, eyes big and bright, wings cuffed tight, about to fall out of the wildlife. We can help, we can bring back the wild owls to sing. They lay awake in the darkest night, hoping one day to be brought back to life. Hi, I'm David. My phone, I don't have a title for it, but roses are red, violets are blue. I had a phone until it blew up on you. This is an original poem, and my name is Hugo, and it's called Activate Your Green Brain. When blowing them away, pity the trash, people coming and saying, hey, clean and fresh to green, dirty or black. Ewok says, join the green side, don't make our trees crack and cry. Green side people, hope for the world, happy people. Green side angels, kids to angels, kids make the better world. Join the green side. People, animals, kids eating the animals. The kids, they twirl. The kids want swirling ice cream. But the moms make their kids eat the beans first. The kids race to pick up trash. They want to be stars, stars of the green. Well, after they eat beans, there are seeds and green in how the green brain works. Join the green side. Activate your green brain. My name is Marie, and this is my poem storm. Lightning crashes, thunder roars, wanting to be free from the ferocious storm. Twisting, turning, lightning burning, raining, pouring, and old man snoring. Flowers by Gracie Gibb. There are all types of flowers, like daffodils that grow on hills, like daisies that are lazy, like buttercups that line up, like bellflowers as high as cell towers, like lavender that's vascular, like lilacs that like to smack, like violets that are pilots, like roses that attract noses, and many, many more. There are all types of flowers, and these are just a few. Flowers grow every hour, so you should go buy a few. A captain in a cage. A reach for freedom, a reach for life. Prisoned inside, a lost to heart. A captive in a cage, yearning to be free, calls for a light, a longing to be out, and a light flies free. Gliding wings turned into a mere flutter, a croaker of surrender, too much to bear. Hoping for more, but feeling alone. Wings in a cage that traps, a cage that keeps, a cage that takes. A captive in a cage, yearning to be free, calls for freedom, a longing way out, and the freedom flies free. Gliding wings turn into a mere flutter, a love that was lost, flowers drifting down. What is this? What is this feeling I feel? Chancing on a break, a getaway escape. A captive in a cage, yearning to be free, calls for chance, A long way away, and the chant flies free. Gliding wings turn into a mere flutter, a raspy throat, a cheer that comes, one that's kept away from the light, from the chances of freedom. A captive in a cage, yearning to be free, calls for life, for freedom, for chance, let's go over it all. And wrapped in a cloak of pain and loss, in the blanket of fear and darkness, the captive flies free, a mere flutter, turning to gliding.
This one's a little different.
What do I say? This.
Animal presence. The sun dies down, and then the cap is smiling away whatever comes to my sight. I found some chunks and swords, sick and sharp, like dead. Suddenly at dusk, I feel a little presence who gazes straight at me. I teleported to my arena and gathered my belongings. A giant eye descends from the puffy clouds. Then it charged straight for me. I leaped at the jackals and slashed at it, then the real battle began. Credit to Terraria and its dev team for creating such a game. The following is about fighting the Eye of Cthulhu, and Terraria gave me the idea.
Poet's Tree by Shel Silverstein. Underneath the poet tree, come and rest a while with me. Wash away the word web weaves between the shady sky leaves. The branches of the poet tree reach from the mountains to the sea. So come and dream or come and climb on winds. Rabbit. She has a white body and a pink ears. She ears are very long. She can run very fast, and she likes eating carrots. She has two big teeth. I like she very much.
This poem's by Eloise Greenfield. You guys remember I read something for in class? This is about her death. I step into the story. I leave my world behind. I let the walls of story be the walls of my mind. New faces and new voices. I listen and I see, and people I have never met mean everything to me. I worry when they worry. I quake when danger's near. I hold my breath and hope that all their troubles disappear. I don't know what will happen. I never know what I'll find when I step into a story and leave my world behind.
Hi, I'm Miss Mullins, and a lot of you know, a lot of my students know, one of my favorite poets is Maddie Stabianic. He wrote this in May of 2000. Believing for the journey. Every day, everyone in the world should do at least one thing so can help each person believe in himself or herself more fully and give confidence that may inspire each person to do more and more new and good things for the self, for others, and for the world. These positive attitudes and actions can be the first of many steps toward the journey for world peace and world peace, harmony, and confidence are essential for our future.
If you have a second phone, you want to read.
While you're thinking, I'm going to show one. So I have this poem in my pocket, but I wanted to show you the book too. This is Red Scenes from the Treetops, and the whole book is a poem, and it's by Joyce Sidman, and it's all about color. So I'm going to read the very beginning, which is about the color red, since red is my favorite color. Spring. In spring, red sings from treetops. Cheer, 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 each note dropping like a cherry into my ear. Red turns the maples feathery, sprouts and rhubarb spears, red squirms on the road after rain.
Okay, I have another poem that I want to share. It's called Thinking. So, here we go. Thinking, bringing luck. Duck, it's a thought coming by. Very short.
Last chances, friends. This is your time to have a moment. You don't get to talk into a microphone every day. All right.
It's not every day we get to sit around and read poetry.
Yeah.
So this is one of my favorite poems, and we actually have it's Langston Hughes, and we have this the story of Langston Hughes in our classroom. We have tons of those books. Good. This one's called Dreams. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow.
This poem is by Victor Hugo. It's called Like a Bird, Like the Bird. Be like the bird who resting in his flight, he on a twig so slight, feels it giving way beneath him, yet sings, knowing he has wings. This poem is called All These Words. I have all these words in my pocket, but I don't have a poem. All these words are in my pocket, but I can't make them make sense. I've got all these words in my pocket, but they don't make sense at all if I put them together. I've got all these words in my pocket, but now I have poems.
I have another poem called The Juggler. Feeding this one is a struggle. Why? Because he loves to juggle. Anything that's slightly round will soon be far above the ground. Buns at breakfast, Must avoid grapes at dinner. I'm annoyed. He's growing thin. This plate is bare. All his food is in the air. He doesn't even seem to care. I think we'll feed him with something square.
Anybody else?
This is another original poem I just made. There once was a chicken that loved Charles Dickens. He read his book every day of May.
I've kind of been talking one step.
One step, that's all it takes. To tell the world that there's another chance, a better chance. To take your steps, make taking somewhere green and wild, take it to the better side. One word, that's all it takes. To say these words, to tell them to the green side. So take your words and take it somewhere green and wild, take it to the better side.
I have another poem called Stick by Silverstein. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy and McKay. I have the measles and the mumps. I have a gash, a rash, and purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry. I'm going blind in my right eye. My nostrils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox, and there's one more. That's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut. My eyes are blue. Well, it might be enstematic flu. I caught the sneeze and gasps and choke. I'm sure my left leg is broke. My hip hurts when I move my chin. My belly button's caving in. My back is wrenched. My ankle sprained. My appendix pains each time it rains. My nose is cold. My toes are numb. I have a sliver of my thumb. My neck is stiff. My voice is weak. I hardly whisper when I speak. My tongue is filling up my mouth. I think my hair is falling out. My elbows bent. My spine ain't straight. My temperature is 108. My brain is shrunk. I cannot hear. There's a hole inside my ear. I have a hangnail. And my heart is what? What's that? What's that you said? You say today is Saturday? Goodbye. I'm going out. Bye.
This is another original poem. I always loved animals, plants and animals. Animals of the world, orangutans roaming, tigers roaring, lions running to their families with the precious family feeders.
This poem is called The Ringmaster. Our ringmaster never sits down for his meals. With meetings, rehearsals, and crowds to impress, I certainly know how our ringmaster feels, running around in a state of distress. Inside of his hat is a picnic I made, salami and mustard in a mini baguette, some hazelnut chocolates from Fresh Lemonade. My fabulous formula hasn't failed yet. So when he is hungry for something to eat, he knows it's hidden on the top of his head. It's tasty selection that's also is keeping our ringmaster properly fed.
This is my poem called Hope. Hope is a circle that never ends. Hope is the light that shines through the dark. Hope is everything. This is growing by a balcony. The balcony is a jungle full of plants, growing food for all the neighbors. Basil to go on with scarlet cheese pizzas, cilantro for listings curries, mint for mom's tea when she gets home from work, lettuce for dad's sandwiches, and tomatoes for everyone.
Is there somebody who hasn't read yet and would like to give up a read?
You can last chance.
Yeah,
Time
we
is
would love to hear from anybody who hasn't read yet.
That's me.
Coconut song. I'm nuts about the coconuts. I'm cuckoo for the cocoa. I'm crazy for the amazing nuts. For cocoa, I am loco. I'm never calm to climb the cloud. I scurry up the hurry to knock one down to the ground and eat them in a hurry.
Anybody who has not
And
read,
let's make sure that somebody who hasn't read does get a chance.
this is your last chance if you have not read yet. Anybody who hasn't read two want to read one more. Hayden, Adam, you read two? Okay, you can go after Cadence and I'm probably the end.
This is an original poem that I rewrote. Water, rushing, gushing, flowing, running, water moving, never stopping. Running, flowing, rushing, gushing, has a bed that never rests. Flowing, gushing, running, rushing, spraying its mists, crashing its waves. Running, flowing, rushing, gushing, water. Dodgeball crazy. Sorry, Rubes, for belting you so hard in dodgeball. Sorry, Rubes, for belting you so hard in dodgeball. I'd like to say I wouldn't do it again, but I'd be lying.
All right, that's our time.
I think this is the best parade we've heard.
Y'all were so professional. We heard so many wonderful poems from our collection and originals. So thank you. Make sure that you have all of your stuff and then you put our books back
Go
on the
outside
table.
and Miss Hayden's class.
Yeah.